Thank you for watching the Sustainability Chat. The Sustainability Institute is a 501c3 not-for-profit organization located in La Crosse, Wisconsin. Our mission is to catalyze sustainable action in the Seven Rivers region through educating about local sustainability issues and solutions, advocating for climate and sustainable action, connecting like-minded organizations and people to each other, and inspiring a positive vision for a sustainable future. We hope you check out all of our programs and events, like our Sustainability Chats, Green Goose Chase, Earth Fair, and the Inspiring Sustainability Awards. The Sustainability Institute free programming is only available thanks to our generous supporters. If you find what we do meaningful, please consider donating today by heading to our website, sustaininstitute.com. Once there, you can find information by clicking the Become a Member or Donate button at the top of the page. Support at any level is greatly appreciated and your contribution is tax deductible. We especially want to thank our highest tier members, including our committed advocates and cheering champions. Thank you! Now on to today's Sustainability Chat featuring one of La Crosse's Youth Climate Action Fund projects.
Hi everyone and welcome to Sustainability Chat. I am Meg, a summer intern at the Sustainability Institute. Today I'm joined by Charlee who led a project called the GROW program. We will be talking about what the project involved and the work that went into making it happen. Charlee, thanks for being here. Could you start by introducing yourself?
My name is Charlee Gauger. I am 19 years old. I'm going to be going into my sophomore year at the University of Minnesota, where I'm studying environmental science with a possible minor in business. We're still figuring that out. I had the great opportunity of being a part of this grant and working with Grow La Crosse. So what initially inspired me would probably be my professors at the University of Minnesota. Being in those classes, they always encouraged us students to get involved, to learn as much as we can, to speak to as many people as we can, to really just get our foot into the door of what environmental science is and how many opportunities there are. So just definitely them. And then also I did follow their advice and I got an internship at Grow La Crosse. And they actually showed me the opportunity of the grant, and that's how I got involved in it. So I partnered with Grow La Crosse, and Grow La Crosse basically goes into the La Crosse elementary public schools, and they provide garden education to the students. So my project included funding a garden restoration. Basically, I got funding for new metal garden beds and a trellis, and I built all the beds actually, and a lot of the project took place at Northwoods Elementary. So basically I built the beds, transported them, put them in place, filled them with compost, coordinated volunteer groups to come in and help me with that. So yeah, just the restoration of the gardens. We also do a little bit. I think I did one garden bed at Hamilton, but it was mostly at Northwoods. Northwoods got a completely new facelift. They had old wooden beds that were starting to rot a little bit. So just taking those out, moving the old wood, and completely replacing them with metal garden beds that'll be able to last for a bit longer. Yeah. So part of my internship at Grow La Crosse is I go into the gardens. I specifically go into Summit Elementary and I go into Northwoods, and I take care of those gardens, whether it's planting, weeding, watering. I do that throughout the weeks of the summer. And so Northwoods was basically one of the schools that really needed a facelift. there was old, to be specific, there was like old nails coming out of the wood. So it just really needed, it was time for it. So yeah, wherever it was needed, that's where I worked. So we mostly do vegetables. We aren't really flower gardens. I think we have, it's a widespread of everything. I think I just recently planted some lettuce, arugula. We do herbs, tomatoes, peas, all sorts of stuff. And another aspect of the internship is all the plants that we harvest go into the La Crosse school district, and those go towards the kids' lunches. So that's the purpose of it. Yeah, sure. Um, Grow has a really dedicated group of workers. I'm specifically working with Bonnie Martin. She's my supervisor. And I think they're also partnered with maybe Western Technical College. I know they have a greenhouse on the campus. So that's kind of where everything takes place. And yeah, just a really dedicated group of workers who've really helped me out and um, led me and just told me what needs to happen and where I need to be. And so specifically working with them. And then also I've worked with volunteers, a group of moms from the school district. Another great helper has been my sister. So working with a lot of different people. Yeah, of course. So I've always been involved in some sort of garden. My grandma is a big fan of the Kane Street Community Gardens, so I grew up going there. I've had my own garden in my backyard that I help out with my mom. And I also did a lot of the Girl Across programs as a kid, whether it was the farm camp or just cooking classes in the garden. I had the opportunity to be a part of those as a kid. So yeah, I have a bit of gardening experience that helped me out for this internship and this opportunity for sure. Yeah, so that was a bit of a challenge. Luckily, Bonnie Martin, my supervisor, put me in contact with a lady over at Northwoods. And I just emailed her, and she was able to get a group of moms together, and they just came out. And I think that was a day that we were in the gardens for like 2 hours, and we cranked out a lot of the work that day. That day we were what did we do? We were putting the beds in place and filling them with compost. Um, so I got to give a lot of credit to the moms at Northwoods. They definitely helped me out. Yeah. Yeah, Girl Lacrosse is a nonprofit in Lacrosse, obviously, and basically they partner with the school district of Lacrosse, and they go in and each of the each of the elementary schools have their own school gardens, and Girl Lacrosse is basically in charge of them and helps fund those programs to allow a lot of the kids who might not have the opportunity to be learning about garden education anywhere else. It gives a chance for them to learn about it and be a part of it and just give a lot of the kids hands-on learning in the gardens during the school day. Girl Lacrosse manages those gardens, helps plant them, take care of them throughout the school year and throughout the summer. So I think my title is a sustainability and nutrition intern. Um, throughout the school year last year, I was looking for internship opportunities in lacrosse because I knew I was going to be home for the summer. And basically, yeah, I just go into the gardens. Another aspect of it, of course, was the grant. Go into the gardens, take care of them, manage them, um, voice the needs of it, and then harvest everything on Mondays too. So yeah. Yeah, I think the most challenging part for me would be the organizational part of it all. Um, it was like I was in charge of it, so just organizing what needs to happen and when things need to happen, and just stay on the timeline of everything. Yeah, and just a way that a thing that helped me was just the communication and staying on top of everything. Communication with all my supervisors and the volunteers really helped about a lot. The most rewarding aspect, as I said before, is I did a lot of these programs as a kid. So having the opportunity to come back and give back to these programs was very rewarding. Garden education and just environmental science is something I'm very passionate about. So being able to pass that knowledge on and just have the opportunity to impact so many students in the area was really rewarding for me, and being able to see it firsthand working with the kids. Yeah, I think through participating in this project, it really helped me see how my actions can have a big impact on my community. Um, and it was just great to see how many people are passionate about garden education and sustainability, and how many people are willing to put in the extra work to make it accessible for a lot of the students in the area. Yeah, some advice that I would give is to get involved. Just do it. Um, Personally, I know there were so many positive things that came out of this opportunity. It helped me develop so many skills, such as communication, working with others, leadership. It also helped me kind of narrow down my interest. I study environmental science, and it's very multidisciplinary. There's so many different things you can do. So it just gave me the opportunity to try something new, to learn something new. It showed me the opportunity or it showed me how a nonprofit works. There's just so many things that it gave me, and that I was able to learn from it. So, yeah. No, I definitely have encountered that. I think the way that I dealt with those feelings, was definitely reaching out for help from others around me. Like when I felt overwhelmed with the tasks that I needed to do, I'd have my sister come help me out. I'd talk to my supervisors about it. Um, just knowing that there were people around me who could support me and help me out was really encouraging. I think if they have kids in the public education in the lacrosse school district, getting involved in those gardens, encouraging their kids and their students to try something new, and just get a hands-on learning experience. Yeah, each school has a garden, so they're there, and garden education is year round, whether it's in the greenhouse or outside, just getting involved in it. So, yeah. hmm yeah, I would just encourage people to really get those hands-on experiences. There's so much positive things coming out of these gardens and these grant opportunities. It's such a safe and encouraging environment for a kid. And I know that I got so much out of the Grow Lacrosse programs as a kid. Now I'm studying environmental science at the University of Minnesota. Um, it's something I'm very passionate about, and I just encourage people to try it out.
To stay connected with the Sustainability Institute and stay aware of upcoming events, head on over to our website to join our mailing list. Once again, we want to thank you for watching this Sustainability Chat. We hope to see you soon.